I wanted to give a small testimony. As many of you know, I wasn't faithful to God for a long time. I walked away and I decided to do my own thing. And after the conference, at the conference, I was telling God, God, I want to come back to you. I want to be used by you. I want to be an instrument. And I was like, when it's my time, let me feel you again. And the whole conference went by and I didn't feel his presence. I was waiting and waiting and waiting. And I was driving to Emily's school to pick her up. And this song came up on Spotify because I like to listen to worship. And I had it on repeat. It was just talking about my first love, that was God. And I remember my mom would tell me that as a child, that the way that I loved God and the way that I would honor him and the way that it was just demonstrated in how I was as a kid. She's like, that was such a great example of like a child loving the Father, and like it's a pure love. And pasaron los meses, and it wasn't until January where Celia was actually giving one of the Friday night services, and she starts talking about how that the people that God uses the most are the ones who go through so many, I guess, battles, and they go through so much. And I was thinking about it, and then Rito sang a song and Leslie sang a song, and through it all, I mean, there was like no one here. There was like probably like 10 people here, and that is when God decided to touch me. It wasn't in such a big event. It wasn't in a place where there was so many people. It was in the quiet, in the stillness that I saw him, that I felt his calling. And I testify this because as a youth, we think that in the big moments, it's when God is going to call us, that it's going to be in an event, that we have to wait until then to look for him. But that's not true. It's the little things we do. It's the worship in my car. It's my prayer before I go to sleep. It's those things that bring us closer to God and that prepare our heart and that open our heart up to him again. And I mean, I've had to learn that, and it's been years. I've had a lot of struggles, and I see that through it all, my first love, my God, has been there. And that's why this song, it has such a special place in my heart. It's a reminder of that first love, of that love that God has for us.